How fighters work, surface ship fighters. When the planes are coming, you actually have to activate your fighter sooner than you might think for people that have a fighter consumable. Why is this? Because in terms of counterplay, the CV has to be able to see, oh, hey, there are fighters. Do I want to attack into the fighters or not? So first things first, there's the activation period. So about 9 kilometers, maybe 8 kilometers, depending on how fast the enemy planes are, you're going to want to pop your fighter if you don't want to be struck. He may not be looking at you. He may be looking at you. He may be looking at somebody else. You can't know what's in the mind of a CV pilot. Ooh. So if you see planes coming and you don't want them to interact with you, go ahead and pop the fighter, because the fighter consumable is going to rocket off the deck and then come back in and then start to patrol. And this is where she comes active in her patrol. This amount of time is going to take roughly 5 seconds. Now, 5 seconds in a CV can be something like 6 kilometers. So you actually want to pop this around 9 clicks away. Unless you're at lower tiers and maybe there are slower planes involved, you could do it at 8 or 7. But people that pop it when it's really close to being to you, it's too late. It doesn't have time to warm up. Now, once it has warmed up, you're going to have a patrol range, which is roughly 2 kilometers away from the fighter, or in general, probably about out to here. Maybe about 4 clicks, 5 clicks away. When the planes have come in and they've entered into this patrol range, there's approximately a 1.5 to 2 second activation period when they are now in the patrol range before these fighters will go, hey, I don't like you. And then they'll lock in and they'll go and start shooting at the enemy planes. Once they've come over and they've gotten within 2 kilometers of the enemy planes, they will go from a patrol animation. So first off, they had an activation. Then they go into a patrol. Once the patrol is activated, because enemy has come in and lingered for roughly 2 seconds, 1.5 to 2 seconds, they're going to chase. And once they're in a certain distance from the enemy planes, they're going to start attacking, where you get the glorious pew pew noise as they attack. They're going to deal as much damage to kill as many planes as there are fighters. So if there's 3 fighters, they'll kill 3 planes. Regardless of how much health they have or don't have, those 3 planes could all be red health. They could be almost dead. Well, they do just enough damage to kill those 3 planes. Those 3 planes could be full health. They could be green. They'll do just enough damage to kill those planes. If an enemy CV is able to heal, they might be able to heal through the damage, but that damage is determined as soon as they start the attack state. The game looks at, what am I trying to shoot? How much health is on the planes that I'm going to shoot? I'm going to shoot 3 planes, and I'm going to deal that much damage over X amount of time. Once they've finished their attack, they leave. Or they get shot down or whatever. This is the state of how the fighter goes. There's an activation, which is roughly 5 seconds. They go into a patrol state. If the patrol is breached for 1.5 to 2 seconds, they will chase. When they've gotten within a certain distance, they will attack. They will do as many planes worth of damage as they have, and then they will leave. That's how surface ship fighters work. And I'll discuss how CV deployed fighters work next.